This is what she'll do basically the entire time we're here. She just go along the brush line. It's Ellie's free tree trimming service. She does the same thing at home, wherever we go in nature, whatever park we go to, whatever riverbank we go to. If there's trimming that needs to be done, I should rent her out. I mean, she would do that for hours. If we never went home, she would just do that for hours until eventually there was nothing there.
We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime! We're hanging overtime!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, Panther fans, so Fluffy had it wrong. Fluffy said Ekblad only be out a couple days. He's out at least 2 weeks. Rodriguez, as last I heard, was a game time decision. So that's good. That's fine. That works out perfect. Rodriguez is not long term. You give Ekblad some time to rest and recover, and it's good that Mahura is going to get on the ice. Like I said in the last recap, he hasn't played in a while, so this will give him some playing time before the playoffs hit should we need him again. Bubba, we'll give Bubba his pregame pets. Just keep doing it. Whichever goaltender is in, just keep doing what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the lineup's going to be in terms of if Rodriguez is in or out. So I'm just going to find out just like the rest of you. I've been busy today. As you guys know, Kyle's in Florida. So doing his job and my job. I'm already wiped, but that's okay. I think Kyle might be in the intermissions on tonight's stream. So we'll see how that works out. Other than that, this is a very possible, right? We want to talk about it. We want to talk about it. But this definitely has the possibility of being a matchup for later on in the season. So I'm interested to see how we do, given that's the possibility. We know we beat Vegas. We know Vancouver and Winnipeg usually give us a tough time. And when I say we beat Vegas, I mean we finally beat Vegas in Vegas, right? That doesn't mean it would just be it doesn't mean we would sweep them. But we haven't played Dallas. I know we played them earlier this year, I believe, but we haven't played them in a while, certainly not in recent memory while we've been on this tear. So, that being said, no overtime. It's 8 o'clock. It's a late enough game. Just give me 2 clean points. And it's 1-0 Dallas after 1. Now, I might be bone tired because today was the first warm day and I had a bunch of chainsaw work to do. So I might be beat. I might be a little toasty because I had to get toasty to douse the pain because really who should be using the chainsaw is the 24-year-old son who's on vacation, by the way. But we can't really trust him with sharp objects, so my old ass has to do it. The point I'm making is that was quite possibly one of the worst periods of hockey I've seen this team play this year. And certainly it's miraculous to get out at only 1-0, which we might have got out at 1-1 if Alexander Barkov did not back pass to Dmitry Kulikov on a 3-on-2. It's Barkov and Reinhart. Reinhart passes to Barkov. See, I'm stoned. Passes to Barkov. And then instead of just taking the shot, you're Barkov. The name is Bark. That should be enough for you to have the brain cells to know maybe I should not back pass to Dmitry Kulikov, which is different than Barkov. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully they get their shit straightened out. Let's move on to the second period. A long time ago, it's 3-1 Dallas. Long time ago on this channel, before most of you who watch now found me, for the first 4 years, 3, 4 years, there was pretty much nothing but bitching, moaning, groaning, and complaining because that's all there was to do. Now, as the team has gotten better, the bitching and complaining has become less and less to the point where I don't even think I've had 5 rants in the last 2 years. And I really don't think we've had any rants at all this year because it's just been kind of like, wait till April. However, that being said, the aforementioned soreness throughout my body from doing, and if you think I'm playing, I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. This is, I'm hurt. Look, you can see the fresh chips. Okay? I'm not playing. I am sore. I am crabby. I am medicated. I had to do all of Kyle's work while he's floating in my parents' pool down in Miami, Melbourne. The point is, should the Panthers continue to play like this, I am going to have a rant at the end of this game that will be unlike any I've ever done if I'm coherent enough. Now, the reason I want to do that is, number one, I feel like yelling at something. And number two, I'm interested to see how many people just skip to the end of the video, don't watch the rest of it, and take me seriously in the rant. So for those of you who watched the entire recap, thank you. And should we continue to play like this, my gift to you will be an epic rant, and then we'll see who doesn't watch. We'll find out in the comments who's taking me seriously and who's not, who watched the whole video. That'd be fun. I gotta have some kind of fun. This is dog shit on ice. Let's move on to the third period. Okay, they earned it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 points. And what the? What? Now, I've seen some shit over these years. But these dudes literally just got together before the game and they said, it was Dallas, right? Yeah, they pretty good, right? Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. What do you think? Good 5 minutes? That should do it? Yeah. Good 5 minutes. Couple penalty kills. Throw Bubba out to dry. But yeah, 5 minutes. All right. 2 points. And they go out there and they get 3 goals in less than 3 minutes. And they go from, we're calling the game. I'm calling. Kyle's on vacation. I'm calling the game. And I'm like, it's 9:24 left. We're under 10 minutes. It's still 3-1. And then the next thing you know, there's like 6:47 left. And it's like, all right, let's hold this lead. That was crazy. I don't know who scored. Don't ask me who scored. I think Barkov got one. And the reason why I don't know who scored it is because they kept changing it. I rang the bell for Chucky twice, and I don't even think he got one because they couldn't figure out who hit what. So I don't know. It was the dudes, right? I think Reinhardt got one, but that one might have been deflected. No, Verhaeghe's was deflected. You see my point. The first one was Reinhardt. That we know. That we're good on. The rest of it is some combination of Kachuk, Reinhardt, and Barkov. I think that was it. I don't freaking know. It happened too fast. Gotta be kidding. And my whole rant is blown. I set the whole thing up. Damn it. I'll figure something out. That was a good idea. So what in the hell did we see? All right, so let's start with the bad. Look, now I did say I wouldn't mind some other veteran defensive help, so that might be part of it. But in my unprofessional opinion at this point, Josh Mahura is not that good. He was good last year with Gudis, but I'm not pleased at all with that's the first guy off the bench if somebody gets hurt in the playoffs. Second thing is, OEL looked a lot fresher on that top pair the first 20 games of the season than he does now. Hopefully that was just an aberration. Dallas is good. Okay? I don't want to take anything away from that. Dallas is a massive pain in the ass to play against, very much the same way we are. I don't know what happened in those last 10 minutes, but we have to give all the credit to the Bubbas. To Mr. Bubba. Bubba gonna get head scratches and pulls. You see, when you hold the puppet and you just like give the little you pull the hair. It's not just the scratching, but you yank on the hair. That feels good. I used to have hair. Bubba kept us in this game. I mean, what happened? Dang, man. I'm going to look back and like the flag was getting on my shoulder or something. Something's funky. Kermit's moving behind me. Either that or I'm really stoned. But Bubba really, I mean, just... he made some obscene... He made one save, and this might have just been me. I asked this in the chat. Nobody really... Only a couple people said, yeah, he made a great save, but maybe my TV glitched. But he was at one post, and then he was at the other post making the save. And I didn't see him move. It was that fast. So he made some obscene, absurd, ridiculous saves. I don't know how we got 2 points in that game. If you take, I don't know what that deserve a win meter thing would have had to say, but we pretty much played like ass most of the game, right? I mean, we gave some effort here or there, talking the first 2 periods, but, I mean, Kulikov did not have a great game, and the referees. I'm not a big blame the refs guy, and I know we got the power play at the end. Pretty much, though, they went on a tear in this game with calling some skinny calls, right? Both ways a little bit, and then missing skinny calls. It's like, well, make up your mind. Are we playing or are we not playing? So that was a little bit. And it ended up deciding the game in our favor here at the end as we got the power plays. So not really a complaint, more as just an acknowledgement of, I think the refs had a tough night tonight because, it was very inconsistent how they were calling it. So, all right. OEL. Okposo, yeah. Okay, so he made some good plays. He kept the puck in. He made some good passes. He's not Evan Rodriguez on that line. He doesn't have the speed. And I know that the plan was not him on the third line. The plan is him on the fourth line. And I think he'll do a good job there. But to be honest with you, I would not want to put Okposo in over any of of Lomberg or Cousins. I don't know that I'd want it. I think I might want Okposo just as playoff depth. I don't know if I want him in the 12. I'm not saying he was bad, and I'm willing to give him a few more games. But the point there being that if we get into a situation in the playoffs where we needed somebody on that third line, I would far more better, whatever. I'd like to see Samoskevich get a shot there before Okposo does. I know it's playoffs. I know Maurice is never going to do it, but Okposo looked like in space he can handle himself. But in terms of being fast enough to keep up with those guys and get to the board battles in time and all of that, no. And that's okay because he's 35. And we really didn't get him for that. So, I mean, shit. I'd rather see Lomberg get that spot and it be Okposo on the bottom line with Cousins. You see what I'm saying? Lundell and Lusterina need somebody that has some speed to be along with them, and Okposo's not it. So there's that. All right, other than that, it was a great freaking, I mean, it was a terrible game until the last 10 minutes, and it was great. And I don't even know what I watched. You don't know what you watched. All we know is that we just keep finding ways to win games. Eventually we're going to win a game with like 3 goals in 1 minute, and we're going to play 59 ass minutes, and we're going to play 1 good minute, get 3 goals, and win 3-2 because the goaltending is absurd. That's basically it. All right, 2 points.